Konnichiwa. I am Rika Yukimasa. I came from Tokyo to be your host for this episode. Today, I'm going to show you how to cook ramen at home. Ramen is a beautiful combination of broth, excellent noodles, ramen eggs, and sometimes pork. Let's get started and grab someone's heart by grabbing their stomach by cooking delicious ramen. So here's the boiled eggs. This has been cooking about 8.5 minutes. The trick to peel cleanly is to place the eggs into the cold water. Now to the sauce. First, you're gonna put some sugar. Well, a lot of Japanese food requires sugar. The sugar adds the sweetness to ramen eggs, sort of like teriyaki chicken flavor, and bit of dashi powder. It just gives you this salty flavor. The last thing I need is water. Sauce is ready. When you want to peel the eggs, you make a lot of cracks and place back in the water. See, it comes off really easily. For the eggs, I prefer marinating them for 1 day ahead if possible. So now we are ready to make ramen broth. You have to have kombu kelp. It enhances wonderful umami flavor. And I'm also using this naganegi onion. I'm only using the top part. It's not going to be good if it's eaten raw. So we'll use it and bring out the flavor out of the vegetables. Our main star of the show is pork loin. So I'm going to bring the heat to medium. So in the meantime, I'm going to make marinade for the sliced pork. I'm going to put this soy sauce and sugar and mirin. If you don't have mirin, you can just add extra sake and a bit more of sugar. I'm going to turn the heat to high. When it starts to boil, it's very important that you take out the kombu. Okay, so everything is dissolved. I'm gonna turn off the heat. So the pork broth is ready. I'm gonna take out the pork. So now I'm gonna season it with soy sauce. We're gonna pour some sake and finally a little salt. And the broth is done. Now we're gonna slice the pork and marinate in a really sweet soy sauce. Then finally we can start assembling the ramen. So this is my favorite moment to assemble the ramen I made. There are so many different kinds of ramen in Japan. There are thick ones, thin ones, with a lot of eggs, without a lot of eggs. Try to find the instant noodle, dried one. It's shaped like this. Place the ramen gently into the water. In the meantime, I'm going to cut this green onion for garnish. And now it's about time to flip the noodle. I want to cut this ramen eggs. Now it's ready. You can start moving your chopsticks around once it gets really soft. In Japan, it's one of the evidence of joy to slap the noodles. So now it's done. I'm gonna turn off the heat and drain the noodle. And you have to really drain the water. And then put the ramen noodle here. And when you put the ramen noodle, you want to make it prettier. You're gonna pour the sauce. Soy sauce ramen is kind of brownish. It is now starting to look like authentic ramen you can eat in Tokyo or elsewhere in Japan. Marinated pork should go on top. And ramen egg. Then the spring onion on top. The ramen is ready. First, you're gonna enjoy your soup. And you're gonna pick up the noodles. So I hope you do enjoy trying my recipe and make at home. Thank you for joining me and どうもありがとう。Bye bye.